Hello friends, family, followers, subscribers, and all that. A real quick look at me here. The black area off to my left, your right, is a screen hiding a light for my green screen. So I'm going to talk a little bit about Trump, and I'm going to make it as short as I can, knowing that I have a hard time being brief. Think of Trump as the commander-in-chief, the head of the executive department. That means at the very top, all the tens of thousands of people that belong to the executive department are in the high theory of things under his control, notwithstanding leakers and all of those people. So anyway, it may be classified. He has the ultimate security clearance. All of those things that are hidden away under the acronym agencies of the FBI, CIA, the intelligence community are at his fingertips. He's known for a long time about Biden. So Biden steps out today and he speaks for impeachment. He talks about the crimes and so on and so forth that Trump is engaged in. He doesn't list a single one. Here's what Biden is doing. Biden is fighting to save his butt, not his presidency run, but his butt from prison. He has already acknowledged his involvement in trying to get the Ukraine to fire the person doing the investigation of Hunter Biden. Not only that as an issue, but he has another issue dealing with China, the holding up of billions of dollars here and there, a number of things he did for his own personal gain. Biden's in trouble. He's in really serious trouble. Of course, the only thing that can save him is to impeach Trump. And to impeach Trump, that has to be done fast enough that he can put the stop to this somehow. So there's a couple things that have to happen. One is that the Republicans can't win the election. And number two is the next swamp person is willing to hide it. The advantage we have in Trump, regardless of how I personally feel about him, the advantage we have in Trump is that he does not come from the swamp, and he's not vested in the swamp, and he doesn't owe anybody any real favors in the swamp or those that the swamp people deal with. Trump promised that all of this will come out, and the bottom line is it's coming out. So that's the impeachment part of this. The swamp has always protected the swamp, and the problem they have today is Trump's not willing to protect them. He's willing to call them out whether they're a D or an R. It doesn't matter whether it's Mitt Romney or Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer or Shifty Shift, the low-life lion asshole Shifty Shift. He's going to force them to take extreme measures in their impeachment inquiry, and they're going to lose again. They've done so many things wrong. But the bottom line of this is, in another video, I showed a document I'd found. I'll go to that right now. A document I had found for a class that I taught 20 years ago on the movement of government, and it's all about power and dollars. And you see the circle goes both ways. Those in power get the dollars. Those that get the dollars use it to reinforce their power. Find the money, FTM, find the money, and then follow, follow the money. And that's what's happening to Biden right now. He is caught. He is truly caught. He does not, as a practical and functional aspect of this whole thing, have a way out. He's fighting for his political survival. I think he's fighting to stay out of prison, not jail, but prison. And he's fighting to keep his son and his brother and others close to him out of prison. And those people collectively are all a part of the swamp. So as we watch this thing to unfold, the takeaway from here is that Trump, in impeachment, is really fighting the swamp. And that's all about money and illegal or hidden activities that would put people in a strong disfavor, if not in jail or prison. So that's one thing Trump is fighting. The other thing, take away from this is, none of this is secret except from you and me. Trump has access to all of it. So let's think about the next 14 or 15 months. It's only a question of timing as to when this will come out to create the greatest amount of havoc for the Democratic Party and Democrats like Pelosi, the Squad of Four, the list goes on and on and on. Shifty Shift. Man, I like that name. Lion Shifty Shift. But anyway, those will be disclosed in the appropriateness of time to have the maximum benefit for Trump as he runs to office. And he is running to an office. He's running to the office of president to finish securing what he started 3 years ago. And to that end, it'll be fun to watch this unfold and just keep in mind, find the money. Well, we found it with Biden and his family. Follow the money. And Biden is working to protect his ass in a major way. So anything you read, it doesn't matter which of the channels it's on or that you listen to, remember, Trump knows, follow the money. And with that, it's going to be a fun 2 or 3 weeks to see this next segment actually fold out a little bit better. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you all, for those of you who follow politics in any way, enjoy this, have a good time. Feel free to share, subscribe, all of those wonderful things. I'm sorry this took so long to say the same thing 3 times, but it's worth it. Have a great week.